Mental illness refers to a range of mental health conditions. They are disorders that can affect mood, thoughts, and behavior. Examples include depression and anxiety. Many people have mental health concerns at some point. What distinguishes a mental illness, such as depression, from normal feelings, such as sadness, is that mental illnesses cause ongoing stress and severely interfere with a person's ability to function. Most mental illnesses can be treated with medication and therapy. Everything feels like things are piling up and there's not mental health support available, a student said. Students urged teachers to have compassion for students facing added stress. Many students, including myself, struggle with depression, a student said. Having a teacher call or email your parent saying how you are missing class is very exhausting and makes you feel that schools don't care about your well being, the student said. Several students said it was hard to stay productive, especially at home with distractions. As a student with ADHD, it's been a struggle absorbing information, remembering class schedules, and being motivated, said one response. ADHD is short for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. A person with ADHD may have trouble staying focused and paying attention. People with ADHD also have many strengths. Many are very energetic and enthusiastic. A number of famous scientists, artists, and thinkers with ADHD have made important contributions to society, likely because of their ability to, at times, be extremely focused. Other students said conversations about racial justice felt more urgent. They felt their schools weren't addressing these topics. With everything going on right now with COVID-19 or the protests for Black Lives Matter, it can be hard to want to sit and write an essay, one survey response read. Once you're finished with your article, we're going to go back into our document. So I'm going to open this back up for us here. I know I have it split on my other screen, but just for the sake of viewing it, we're going to go back in. Okay, so we've read our article. I highly encourage you to keep it open or to listen to my recording again. You are going to start to fill in this information. So if you see it highlighted, you need to fill it in. So here I'm going to type my name. Right, you would type your name, the teacher name, the class. For the class, you can just put technology. And the date it's due, you can put today's date. So tomorrow is going to be September 14th. We're going to type it like this, though. Like so. I have a little chart here. That I also want you to review. So reviewing summarizing versus putting in a direct quote. So when you're summarizing, right, that's when you're saying something big picture overview and you're saying it in your own words. So a summary gives you a general idea. So for example, if you were to summarize this text, you might say something like, "This text is about the general issues that students and concerned students have raised about virtual learning." Right? That can be your summary. So I can put that there. This text is about the general concerns students expressed with regards to virtual learning. You can type your response right here next to the question. You can type it underneath. If you want to get fancy and change your font color so I can see it, you can go ahead and do that. Then you're going to put a direct quote, right? So I'm just asking you, what does it mean to take a direct quote? I'm also asking that here as well. So I do want you to give me a direct quote and also just explain what that is. So if we go back in here and look for a quote, you can pick any quote that you want. I'm just going to take the easy route and just put the first sentence here. But I want you to find one that's a little bit more specific than what I'm going to say. So high school students says face all kinds of stress. So we have here face stressors of all kinds. Whoops. That's why we want to make sure that we're accurate. I would put my quote and then I can say a direct quote is taken directly from the text. And up here, right, I'm going to put what a summary is. The summary is a big picture overview in my own words. Beautiful. Then you're going to read, we did this, right? We read the article. Now we're going to focus on finding our publication information. So we talked about this in our Nearpod, right? You're looking for all of these things in the article: title, author, website, and date. As you're doing this, go back and look at this information up here, right? See if you can find who wrote it, where it came from. I already filled in the date for you, but you're going to go in and fill in title, author, website, etc. You're then going to go down to comprehension. So I'm asking you to write me a summary about the article. You already have one, so you can just copy and paste it there. What are some extra responsibilities the article says that students have taken on during virtual learning? And then name 2 concerns the students surveyed have about virtual learning. Then you're going to answer this response question here. How would you respond to the survey if you were asked